Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. And I hope you guys are really doing amazing and fantastic. Yes. So on today's video, we want to talk, actually we want to have a candid talk. You know, when it said candid talk, it is something really, really sweet, right? So if this is your first time you come across my channel, kindly and please consider subscribing. And today you guys can see that the setup is totally different. The setup is totally different because we want to touch on, or we want to talk about something that I've never done. Actually, I did this I think in 2019 or 2020. I think it's 2020 actually, and it was early 2020 is when I talked about this. And I just felt something, jumping in my heart, like, hey, you need to do this again. So I decided to invite a guest that we are going to converse with very well. She can share her own experience concerning the topic, and also I will also share my own experience. So we want to contribute this, in a balancing way, that if something that I haven't experienced and she has experience in this topic, then she's going to contribute on this. So that will really be a win-win, and it will be really interesting. So anyways, the topic of today, or no, the video, and let me just say the topic of today of this video is going to be about relationships actually, and marriage. Because before you get into marriage, you start with a relationship. You must be in a relationship at some point, then you get to know each other, then one thing leads to another thing. So anyways, let me first of all welcome my guest. So hey, welcome to Simply Daily. And without wasting time, kindly introduce yourself to my audience.
Thank you. My name is Irene. Thank you for welcoming me here. Thank you.
All right, and guys, again, I can assure you, or I can tell you this: be prepared for some Swahili. Actually, more of Swahili on this video, and a little bit of the mother tongue too, because I want her to talk freely and to be comfortable in the language that she's going to be comfortable to speak, to talk to, actually, or to speak the kind of the language that she is going to be comfortable in. So anyways, as I've mentioned, we are going to talk about relationships and marriage. So without wasting time, when did you start having a relationship, or when did you have the interest to be in a relationship, and how old were you?
Okay, thank you. I started my relationship when I was like young, not too young, but that friendship relationship at school at around, let's say, 18.
Okay.
The friendship, which you don't know will turn to a relationship. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Personally, I think I was 19.
When you start
Yes.
the friendship
Yes, actually, friendship, kind of, which personally I knew is going to lead to a relationship. I was around 19. Yes. So that's on my case. So I've mentioned that she's going to share her experience or her journey, and I'm also going to share my journey, but it's kind of going to be of, more of a discussion or a conversation, so that we can give you, my audience, or we can give you guys, my fans, a few or of 1, 2, 3 points that you can use out there. Yeah, because we have become mature enough now in relationships. Yes. So at what point did the chamamana baba, we call it that way, chamamana baba, led to real relationship?
It led to real relationship. We went to high school, we finished the school, you unachanuka kidogo, then you find some things you not seen in this man, the things you've been wanting, right?
Oh, okay.
Then you change your mind.
Then you change your mind.
Yeah.
All right. So personally, let me just be true on this. The first guy that I met at that age. So Chema Mana Baba led to a real relationship of a boyfriend and a girlfriend. And after that, that one led to another bigger thing. Yeah.
The more you
But-
can grow, the more you
Yeah.
see new things.
Yes. Actually, the more you grow, the more you become mature, the more you realize, hey, this is not where I should belong, and this is not for me. So on that case, you will find yourself, you want to advance. You know, you want to improve your life in terms of relationship and in terms of other thing. Okay, now according to your experience, where you are now, and by then you were 18. You said you were 18 years by then when you
I was 19.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, at 19. Okay, now the way at your age now.
You know, at 19, you still have to hide when you're going to meet the person.
Yes.
Because you're under someone, right?
Yes, yeah.
So, you know, you have to hide the, like, when your mom is not there.
Oh,
you
okay.
go
Okay.
find
Were you
certain-
in Nairobi or
Yeah, I was in Nairobi.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in Nairobi.
Oh, okay. I was also in Nairobi when I did this. I started doing that. And yes, so at what time did you guys get into serious relationship, or you stopped? You dropped this guy and
Yeah, I had to drop this guy because you did not tell you have parents that I have a friend, I have a boyfriend. No.
After how long? How did this relationship last?
We didn't go into deep relationship as into having an internal relationship.
Oh,
It was just
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, my relationship, the one that I did, they had at 19 years, it lasted for 3 years, but it was an on and off. Actually, it was on and off because both of us, I think, we were just still young. No, the guy was mature enough, according to me, just a little bit mature enough, but personally, I was not mature enough, so it was on and off. Should I be in? Should I be out? But put in mind, I was not be. Should I be in or should I be out? Because I'm trying another person. No, I wanted to go out there, go to university, or go to do my college or do my course. Then once I'm done, then I can come back to here. So by the way, if I can just ask.
For me, I didn't see it at that angle of as in going to university or what. I knew it's just a relationship, a friendship, like kind of. But you know, for the parents, they didn't want to hear about that. So at some point you depart. He goes his way, I go my way. So you find another person. Yeah.
Okay. On my case, actually,
because there was no communication by that time.
So you didn't introduce your first boyfriend to your parents?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Hey, imagine me. I did. I did introduce. Yes, I did introduce my first boyfriend to my parents. I don't know why I just felt so excited to introduce him. But that brought another hell.
But it depends with the parents also.
Yes, but it brought a hell. It brought hell again in my life by that time. I thought it's something good.
It's just away with your man, you go away and start your family. And that is what I didn't want. I didn't want
I get your point. Yeah. So anyway, so you how long did you stay before you got into you got to another boyfriend?
Like 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. On and off. It wasn't that kind of a serious relationship.
No, this was now another man.
No. After school, the school one, then another one. So now I got another one. Trying these things, you start from school, then you feel like you're mature enough. You try another one. You feel like now I can start looking for money. After all, I am over 18. I can do anything I want, you see. So even the parents, they see you as you are growing, but not in my house. You cannot bring me such things in my house to tell me that, oh, this and this and this.
So in short, you're trying to tell us your mama was not entertaining any kind of such nonsense, kind of nonsense.
Yeah. So you have to hide. You see?
Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, on my case, I didn't really hide, but we kept it on and off, on and off, on and off with that one man, on and off, on and off, on and off for a very long
You are
time.
so faithful.
It's only that I was trying to build my life. Oh my god, my mind was all over going to university, and my mind was all over going to do, to do a course.
You know me, as I was growing,
Mhm.
I was told as the first man cannot marry you. You have to go through another relationship. So that's I had that mentality.
Oh, you're
Like
told
the
with
first-
your
No,
parents?
as in if you I used to hear
No.
my aunties talk.
Oh.
Like the first man cannot marry you. You have to strive with first one, go to second. Maybe you see who is serious.
Okay. Imagine me personally, when I started having a relationship, there was nothing like I had any clue on how what is what. Me, I actually, what was happening? Okay, I used to hear my girlfriend, but they were older than me, so they were in some had already finished high school, and me, I was still, I think I was still I was in form 4. Yes, I was finishing they call it O level. I don't know, me, I know it as form 4. Okay, they call it O level. Yeah, so for my case, I just didn't want to have a boyfriend in high school who was in the same level as me. So
You didn't even try the form 4 and
no. I used to look at
like
them.
this. You tried to be
Nothing. I used to look at them like, what?
So you wanted to get married like straight away?
Not even getting married. Actually, it was not like getting married. I was just looking for a stable boyfriend that also, can take care of me. Yes, just a stable boyfriend. But actually, my mind was not really into like, hey, this one is going to lead to marriage. But I just wanted to have a boyfriend. Yes, just that, but not like I have to marry this guy or this guy must marry me. That was never the case. Yeah. So after that, you got now to the second boyfriend.
You got the second one, the third one. Got pregnant.
Oh my goodness.
When you get pregnant, this one now.
You're hooked.
Be hell.
That
with your parents. You just have to go, bring the man. This is
bring the man to introduce the man to your people now.
Just to show the parents. This is my boyfriend, because something is growing here. So
this is now the responsible for whatever is growing in my tummy. All right. Personally, me, I was on and off. Actually, I was on and off with one man for 7 years.
Yes, you're so faithful.
I was just on and off with one man for 7 good years. On and off, not actually on and off like we have broken. It's called what? The relationship.
When you break up with them.
Breaking up. It was not like breaking up. I can just call it. We were just playing.
You were playing. You didn't play. You didn't start at school. That's why.
Yeah.
You started this thing at school. You just went direct and you are settled.
I just went direct, and I was not thinking of having, looking for another person. I think I was just too naive, and my mind was not that grown enough. So we could not see each other because of maybe some petty issues, and I just disappear. I disappear and I come back again. He looks for me and I appear. I disappear. I appear.
To confuse you
disappear
in between.
I think I used to get people, but the guy had good tunes. The guy had some good cash.
Or he was showering you with money.
Yeah, the guy had some good cash. So every time I could go to visit him, I was really sure to get.
So you this money that he was giving you, it was enough with you. It was enough with you. You didn't think like getting someone else.
I was just feeling like because in my mind, when I was growing up, like as a young girl, I knew when you grow up, you need to get if you get a man, the man is the one responsible for taking care of all the bills, and they should start it from when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend. And so the things that I used to hear that a man should do is what, when I found this man, those are the things that now he was doing. And then me now, I was just feeling like, hey, I'm already satisfied and
You ended up getting
I'm
married.
relaxed. No, we didn't get married.
Did you? So you did you?
That's a question.
Did you get pregnant? Because 7 years.
We didn't get married.
Just it was come we stay.
We tried. As ours was
Come
just
we stay.
like the moment the moment we introduced, he introduced himself to me, or I introduced myself. No, he's the one who introduced himself to me. And the moment we started the relationship, I think we were just hooked. We were just hooked to each other. So I was more of with him most of the time than even more the way I can spend time on our side. So it's not come we stay thing. It's not also like marriage. It's not like, I don't know which name to give it, but we used to spend a lot of time together. Then yeah, just that. So we didn't ended up getting married, and we ended up getting a long term break. Is it called long term break? We ended up getting into a long time break. Actually, 7 years break.
You didn't move on. As in try another.
In this it's becoming now. Oh. In this 7 years of break, was it 7 years or 8? 7 years of break, I did me for some time. Girls, you understand when I said I did me?
Yeah.
I did me. Of course, I tried other people. I tried 2 people, and unfortunately, nothing was. I could still think of this guy. Imagine for 7 years. But this 7 years, it was a break, but not that we were not communicating. We used to communicate once in a while. He used to look for me. Sometimes also I look for him once in a while. But and also we could meet, but not like meet somewhere private. Just like meeting. Maybe something is happening, because I'd already built some good relationship with his people from his side. So we were friends with some of his friends, for some of his relatives. So sometimes something is happening somewhere, and a friend who is his relative could invite me, so we could meet in such kind of a function. And obviously he will just see me, then he will just say hi, and the head has turned, he has turned on his eyes the other side. He doesn't want to to come close and talk to me nicely. For 7 years we did that, and also I did me. On his side, I don't know what he did, but for myself, I tried 2 relationships. Not even 2 relationships. Actually, I tried to be in a relationship, but I was just like, no. I just dropped the relationship again. Before the relationship matures enough, like, hey, now I can claim someone, my boyfriend or my, yeah. That's how it went. It went down for 7 years. Yeah.
Okay, as for me, for the man, we moved on. Sometimes I got pregnant. After the pregnancy, things broke up. We couldn't get along. He went his way, I went my way.
Yeah.
So
my case, after a long time break of 7 years, we met again. We met in an awkward way. Actually, I was traveling to a certain. By the way, in that 7 years break, I did me. I traveled. Like, traveling was like now my therapy for that time. I really traveled and focused on my work, of course, I used to travel for businesses or travel for work. So I did me, and I buried my head and my mind in my job. So I used to travel a lot. So one time I was just traveling to a certain country. It's an African country. I was going to Cotonou, Cotonou in Benin, and we met at the airport, and we said hi to each other, and one thing led to another, and he was also traveling to another country, and yeah, so we agreed when we are coming back. When am I coming? But we talked a little bit. When am I coming back? When is he coming back? And should we hook up or should we meet at the airport? So the guy made sure that he came back the day I was coming back, and he waited for me at the airport, and yeah, so he was there having his taxi guy, and I was also having my taxi guy, and he decided to join me in the car that he was going home with. Yeah, in my taxi. Yeah, so that's how personally on my case we ended up getting back together, and yes. The rest is history, or how do they say it? Uh-huh. So
After me, on my side,
after now getting pregnant,
yeah, we parted ways.
mm-hmm.
I hustled with the pregnancy. Then after that, I stood up again.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
That's
He
nice.
never looked for me, I never looked for him.
Mhm.
So, in relationship, you have to be strong
Eh,
because anything can happen. You have to be strong and look forward.
ah.
Yeah.
So for us, for my case, not for us now, why am I putting this guy inside? For
You're
me,
in love.
at 7, after that, getting back to each other at after a long time break of 7 years, yes, I got pregnant. At that point, I got pregnant, and things didn't really go wrong. But I think I was so much into building my life now. I can't even call it building my career. I was really into building my life. I was busy doing some constructions. I was building my house. I was I was just busy to build my businesses, and yes, and we broke up again. Is not even broken up, and we went different ways again for some time. That was a little bit funny. Yeah, till again we met at the airport when I was doing me again, traveling to another country.
Same man.
Same man.
Wow.
And when with that time we went our ways, I didn't again like got serious to with another person. Now I was just focusing on my child, my business, finishing my house, trying to expand my business, and also relationship with myself. And I was not hurt. Actually, in all this relationship, I don't know whether we were in love or we were just joking or what was happening. I can't even explain. But my mind just stuck with the same man for all this time. But I've not mentioned, I haven't said that I didn't try. I tried 2 men, different men, and when a lady says,
It didn't work.
it didn't work. It didn't work. The rules were too much, and yeah. So did you get married after that, or what happened?
After this guy, we parted ways. I got another one. So I decided to stay with this person. We stayed like 7 years. I got another baby.
Wow, that's really nice. Actually, on my side, I've mentioned that we met again, and when we met again, and the same thing just happened. Hey, yeah, you're traveling. I don't know, what can I say? Was he really timing me at the airport or what? Or was I the one timing him whenever he was traveling? But this second time when we met again, things went right, and yeah, we just became to be now good friends, and started now actually dating. Guys, can you imagine?
Relationship is not easy.
It's not easy.
You can't talk to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, message.
The
Who's
rules.
that calling you?
Yes, actually by then, what was really like we could separate for, I think it was more of who have called you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't answer. I couldn't give the right answer that who have called me. And of course, I'm like, must I explain myself every now and then, like who have called you? Yeah. So whatever. It was a young relationship. So when we got back to each other, for this last time, I think we had really grown. He had grown. I had grown.
We're all mature.
Yeah, we were now all mature. Actually, I was just over mature. I can say so. Yeah, so everyone was just considering with their lives and with the lives they're doing. And I think now when we got back to each other, we were each person was understanding, what do I want for my life?
Yeah.
And why am I being in a relationship? So the best part I can say is relationship is enjoyable and it's good when you understand why you getting into that relationship with zero expectation. Yes, with zero expectation. And since that time we have really, yeah, we've been in amazing relationship, yeah, for the past 4 years. It's been really good, yeah. So so you said you got another child and you were still not married to the same man.
Yeah, I was not married to the same man. This is the second child with a different person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I decided to stay with the second one.
Oh.
Started to come we stay.
Oh.
Not married, come we stay.
Oh. Okay. And yeah, I can say, like, on my case, when we started now, hey, I think this is unusual. You're dating again afresh your ex. Is it called your ex? I don't know whether to call this person was my ex or
ex, yeah.
Because we just got stuck at each other, like he goes and he comes back, I go and I come back and I receive him very well, actually. So now it's reached a point I said, okay, let me now introduce him to my parents. And that was now early last year. Yes, early last year is when I decided now and what led to this introduction to my parents was because now he was saying we need to get married, because we had now, like, we have made up our mind, like, we are going to settle down and get married and start a family and have a good family and build our family. So when he said that, I told him, you know what, I'm just too beautiful to be hidden somewhere and just get married that easily. So we need to do a traditional marriage, and I need a good proposal. You cannot just ask me, hey, we need to get married, have you proposed? Men, don't think that what you think is what a woman think.
Them, they know that getting married is after all, you have a kid with me, you come, we stay together. You don't know my parents. It's like now for them, to some of men, not all. Yeah.
So yeah, like for that case, like, you have to we just go to attorney general and just get married. No, I said no, I need a proposal. And I didn't know he was serious. Actually, I didn't even take him serious. So my proposal day came and he proposed. And next thing he told me, after 3 months, we need to go down to your parents and do take the dowry and plan for our wedding. Yeah, so we did our first marriage, or traditional marriage. In Kenya we call it that way, which is called nyombo. That was now, we did it in 2021 last year, in November on 27th. So I'm just 2 months old in this serious relationship. Yeah, so on the side of marriage, I'm not gonna share much because I'm not that old in marriage, but I'm old enough in relationships to give you some few tips. Yes, so did you have a challenge having a second man and you have another child? Was it a challenge?
It was a bit kind of,
Mm-hmm.
because before you start dating someone,
Mm-hmm.
of course you have to tell him you have a kid,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Because you cannot just stay with him for that long, then you
And
say,
you don't tell the truth.
yeah,
Ah.
because maybe he might be serious with you,
Mm-hmm.
and since
Or he
you
might
didn't,
not.
yeah, since you didn't tell him about the kid,
Mm-hmm.
when you tell him about the kid later, it might make you separate again.